Good evening, dear viewers. Welcome back to Tales or Terrors. I'm your host, and tonight we'll be journeying into the chilling tale of Shadows of Wyrmgate, Episode 3, The Veil of Shadows. In the shadow of the blood moon, Wyrmgate City stood silent, a once thriving metropolis now reduced to an eerie, desolate wasteland. The sinister King Lich's decree had summoned forth a terror beyond imagination, a ghost dragon, an ethereal beast forged from malevolence. So if you'd like to embark on more journeys into a world of enchanting narratives, where every video is a ticket to adventure, or join us for bedtime stories that spark imagination, hear mythical legends that come to life, and modern fables with a twist, get ready to be whisked away on a roller coaster of emotions from laughter to awe. So, gather close, dim the lights, and prepare for another chilling journey. The library's ancient doors groaned in protest as the survivors stepped back out into the desolate streets of Wyrmgate City. The morning sun cast long shadows across the cobblestones, painting a landscape of eerie still. Ethan led the way, his eyes scanning the surroundings for any signs of movement or hidden threats. Ilara, her children close at her side, moved with a determination that belied the weight of their quest. Orin, his gaze fixed on the horizon as if peering through the veil of reality. Suddenly, a distant roar echoed through the chamber, sending tremors through the stone floor. The survivors exchanged panicked glances. Orin's eyes widened.
"It has found us, the undead beast!"
Without hesitation, they turned and fled, their footsteps echoing through the refuge. Behind them, the roar grew louder, the ground trembling beneath the approaching menace. They navigated the twisting passages with a frantic urgency, their breaths ragged, their hearts pounding in their chests. The shadows seemed to reach out for them, threatening to swallow them whole. Just as they rounded a corner, the ground shook violently, throwing them off balance. Ava stumbled, but Ilara's quick reflexes saving her from a fall. The roar was deafening now, reverberating through the narrow passageways. They could feel the dragon's presence, a malevolent force that seemed to consume the very air. They pressed on, their steps quickening. Finally, they burst into the open air, the forgotten refuge fading behind them. They emerged onto a narrow ledge high above the city. The view was breathtaking, but there was no time to savour. The ghost dragon's form loomed in the distance, its ethereal wings outstretched. Ilara's eyes scanned the horizon, searching for an escape.
"We need to find cover, quickly!"
Orin pointed to a nearby outcropping.
"There, behind those rocks. It may provide enough cover to shield us."
With Ave in tow, Ilara, Liam and Orin sprinted towards the rocks, their hearts pounding in rhythm with the thundering footsteps of the approaching dragon. Ethan's heart raced as the ghostly roar echoed through the narrow passageways. His muscles tensed, every instinct urging him to protect Ilara and her children, Liam and Ava. He stole a glance at Ilara, her eyes wide with determination, and knew that they were in this together. As they sprinted towards the outcropping, Ethan's mind raced. He had faced many challenges in his life, but this was unlike anything he had ever encountered. The ghost dragon was a formidable adversary, its ethereal form a testament to its otherworldly power. Reaching the rocks, they crouched low, their breaths coming in quick, measured bursts. They could feel the tremors in the ground as the dragon drew closer, its presence an oppressive weight in the air. As the dragon's gaze swept over them, the survivors held their breath, willing themselves to remain still and unnoticed. Ethan's heart seemed to stop. He wished himself to be invisible, to blend into the shadows and evade the dragon's notice. Every fibre of his being screamed for stillness. When the dragon's gaze passed over them, a rush of relief washed over Ethan, and for a moment they dared to hope they had escaped its notice. But then, the dragon's head swung back around, its eyes narrowing in on their hiding spot. It let out a deafening roar, the sound reverberating through the narrow ledge. Ilara's heart raced, her mind racing for a plan. She glanced at Orin, their eyes locking in silent understanding. They would need to distract the dragon, to buy Ava and Liam enough time to escape. As the dragon bore down on them, Ilara and Orin sprang into action. Orin unleashed a surge of magic, creating a dazzling display of colours that momentarily blinded the beast. It was a courageous act, a desperate bid to buy them time. As the dragon roared in frustration, after a silent nod to Ilara, she seized the opportunity, grabbing Ava's hand and motioning for Liam to hurry. Ethan took Liam's hand and together they navigated the narrow ledge, their movements deliberate and controlled. Every step was a silent prayer for safety. Behind them, Orin's magic flared, drawing the dragon's attention. The roars grew more furious, the echoes bouncing off the narrow walls like a thunderous drumbeat. Finally, they reached the end of the ledge, a narrow bridge leading to a neighbouring tower. Ilara's heart pounded in her chest, but she dared not look back. She could only focus on getting her children to safety. As they crossed the bridge, a final roar echoed behind them. Ilara spared a quick glance over her shoulder, seeing Orin standing tall, facing down the ghost dragon with unwavering resolve. With a heavy heart, she turned away, knowing that Orin had given them a chance to escape. Ilara gathered her children close, their eyes wide with fear and gratitude.
We owe him everything,
she murmured, her voice filled with emotion. Liam's voice trembled.
We have to go back for him. Mom.
Ethan stole a final glance back at Orin, standing tall and resolute, a solitary figure facing down the malevolent force. With a surge of determination, Ethan turned back, leaving Ilara and her children on the bridge. He sprinted towards Orin, his steps fueled by adrenaline and a fierce loyalty. He reached Orin just in time, grabbing his arm and pulling him towards the bridge. The dragon's roar was deafening, the force of its presence like a tempest. Orin stumbled, his form slightly injured from the encounter with the dragon. With every ounce of strength, Ethan pushed Orin forward, urging him to the safety of the bridge. Ethan turned back to face the dragon. His heart pounded in his chest, but he stood tall, ready to confront the beast. Bloody hell, after a tale like that, I need a break. I don't know about you, but I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. And there you have it, dear viewers. Episode 3, The Veil of Shadows. Will our heroes make it? What would you do? Did you have any suggestions? Leave your thought in the comments and join us next time as we delve deeper into this chilling tale of the Sinister King. Thanks again for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Tales or Terrors, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single haunting moment. So until then, remember, some mysteries are best left unsolved,